Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the new Broad-Minded. We're at Mangrove Marina here. We just got the bottom painted here by these guys. Got some Micron 66 on there from Interlux. But we got something to show you. Come here and check it out. Didn't think this day would ever come, but the day has came, and it's here now. We got the guys here from SignZOO, and also they're installing the wrap as we speak. Kind of feels like the movie Talladega Nights with Ricky Bobby with the me wrap. So this is us now, this is our brand, and a big day in the STANZ fishing world. And I think by the end of this video, we're gonna have a beautiful boat wrapped here. We're gonna have to jump up there and turn off that radio. The AIS system's going off. All right, we're here with Christian. How long have you been with SignZOO for?
I've been with SignZOO for 2 years now.
2 years. How many boat wraps have you put on?
Too many to count. I've
That's
probably done 20 Freemans alone this year.
Oh wow, I thought this was something special. It's not. A lot of boats get wrapped for a number of reasons. First, it looks cool. Great way to build a brand. Second, it protects the boat. You don't have to wax it or anything like that. It'll look like new when you pull it off underneath it. Is this your favorite wrap you've done so far?
It's up there, it's definitely up there.
Okay, good.
Better.
No, it's looking great so far. Is it hot out here? I don't know if you can see it. He is sweating profusely, and so is Joey back there. It's early October. It's like 200 degrees out, it feels like. Do you think it's gonna stay on good?
It's gonna stay on beautiful. I'm gonna make sure of it.
What's the trick?
The trick is the edge seal.
The edge seal, so it doesn't peel up?
What we do is over top the middle layer, over top of the top layer, we put edge seal up there, and then we edge seal this bottom right here, and that prevents the salt water from getting up under there because it's not corrosive, but it's super aggressive on the wraps. On
right.
the edge of the wraps.
And this boat's so big, you got to do it in 2 pieces, obviously,
Correct,
right?
yeah.
And a smaller boat, a lot of times it's just one section.
Correct, yeah.
So that's really important, you guys, with the edge seal, like you said. When you watch them there, they're using their squeegee, I guess it's called, right, a squeegee?
Yes.
Getting all the air out underneath it and just getting a really good bond to the boat there. And they stay on amazingly well. We've had wrap boats with pelagic for years, and they held up really good. And SignZOO did my first one ever, and then they're doing this one again here, so we're excited to see how it turns out. I'll show you a little time lapse of the whole process here. They've been working hard. How many hours does it take to do a Freeman like this?
2 people, it takes
6 hours?
between 4 and 4.5 hours on a 42.
Yeah. So someone could take a boat to your guys' place and do it?
Yes. We have a
I didn't know that, you guys. They got a controlled environment, they got AC, the wrap's going a lot easier, and a lot more comfortable, probably working conditions, so.
Yeah.
And that's in Sarasota?
Yes.
In Sarasota, so keep that in mind, you guys. I did not know that. Because I know you guys have done maybe a couple at Freeman too, right, at the factory?
Yeah, I've gone up there a bunch of times.
Okay, gotcha. He said he's done 20 Freemans alone this year.
Yeah, I just did one either last weekend or the weekend before by myself.
By yourself?
In 8 hours, yeah.
How big, 42?
It was 42.
Oh,
yeah.
geez.
It was for the Hang 'em High.
Okay, gotcha.
Hang 'em High team.
Alrighty, Clay, they're giving you a shout out there. One of your old boats up there, the Hang 'em High fleet. Joey, how long have you been installing wraps for?
6 months after you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a year and a half under this belt? Was that a wrinkle? Just kidding. There's probably a few in there. And you know, a lot of people thought we were gonna have a ton of sponsors on here. We don't have a ton of sponsors on here. This is our time, and can't wait to see it when it's done. And go out there, catch some fish on it. Swordfish be biting. We have been fishing the last couple of days. Got 5 the last 2 days, 3 2 days ago, 2 yesterday. A lot of squid. Been catching a lot of squid too. You guys don't like those videos. But got the YouTube channel on there, got the Freeman logo, the SignZOO logo, and then we're gonna have Stanz Fishing on there. You won't miss it on the water, that's for sure. And if a wrap wasn't installed correctly, like you guys are actually really working on there, like it would peel off, correct?
Yeah.
It wouldn't hold up
A
as
lot
good?
of it, like he said, is that edge sealer.
Right.
Especially
So that's the
on
biggest
Huge
part.
on boats.
water.
Because they go fast and stuff like that,
Yeah.
run in saltwater, waves,
The
rough.
biggest issue is if it's not edge sealed enough.
Yeah,
Back here, along these portholes,
right?
with your boat, you have bottom paint, but especially this one right here,
Sure.
the water will.
Oh, so some of the boats too, you wrap all the way to the very bottom
Yes.
if they're on a lift
Most
or
of them,
something.
yeah, most
Or in a trailer, I guess. Gotcha. So if you didn't have bottom paint on there, they would wrap the whole boat, you know, from top to bottom. But since we got bottom paint because the boat lives in the water, you know, they're not going to wrap obviously over the bottom paint. And this is something else too. This is, you know, what the wrap is. It's just like a big giant, just a big sticker, like a bumper sticker almost, right? And a lot of times we'll save a piece like this. That way in case, you know, say we catch a swordfish and he's up there and he's slicing at the wrap and he cuts it apart, we'll save a piece of this and we can stick it back on there just to kind of patch it and cover it. And from a distance you wouldn't even know. So I'll probably actually save a couple of these little pieces in here just so we're good to go. Let's see. So, I mean, check this material out there. This stuff is strong. Like, it does not break easily. You could take that there, you know, and very sticky like that, stretchy, and they're sealing it on there. While they keep working on this wrap, I'm gonna go change the lower unit oil on the Yamahas. These are the new Yamahas still, like we said. Getting a few hours on them now, and we'll be getting a lot more hours on them coming up here. And, you know, I'm running the boat. Mike's running the boat some, and he's been mating fishing me the last 6 months, and he's been down here his whole life pretty much fishing. And we'll get you out there fishing soon. So we're gonna save this piece just to have a couple little boo-boo pieces, you know, to put the band-aids on it if we need it in case a fish cuts it up, or in case it rubs on the dock. But we'll probably say I fished it either way. So we're changing the lower unit oil on the new 300s here. I didn't show you guys last time, but the biggest difference is, you know, you got your bottom drain screw here. We want to wipe that off, and you know, there's a little bit of dirt on there, a little bit of light metal shavings. We're putting a new O-ring on it. Technically, I don't know if it's called an O-ring, but you know, a seal there anyhow around it. But the top bolt here on the new 300s is behind the screen there, so behind your water pickup. So you have to take that off to get to it, you know, to let it drain. The old motors, you know, that screw was up here, just really visible and easy to get to. So just got to take out one more Allen key there, or one more Allen screw to get it out. But we're putting new ones of those on there. You don't want to reuse the old ones. Sometimes they'll crack and they'll break. So just put a new one on there each time. And 4 motors to do. I will say that is the one drawback of having 4 motors. You have to change oil twice as much compared to 2. And it's not that fun, but we're getting it done. I just found a trophy, you guys. That's a mahi belly full of maggots. It's been in the back of my truck for God only knows how long. I don't know how the maggots got in there because the bag is tied, but they just do get in there. That is absolutely disgusting. What should we do with it? You see that? Is that gross? Some mahi belly full of maggots. We'll throw it in the trash can up here. I knew I left one bait. I couldn't find a bait at home, so I just found it. Stinky piece of bait. You don't want it. It's in a bag though, so it's okay. All right, let's get back to changing the oil though here. We just want to snug them up. You know, you don't want to go too tight because you don't want to strip it out or anything like that. And got that one there. And this is the top one that you have to remove now to get to the screw. And I wasn't sure how to make a phone call or two because I couldn't remember. Get quads, they said. It'll be 4 times the fun. So you got to change oil. But really loving the boat and loving the new motors, and super excited about this wrap. Can't wait to get out there on it and get some good fish pictures with it and all that. So let's go do the next one here. These other ones actually I've already started draining. This one here we still got to pull the top bolt on and get it going. So we'll put this in here like this. We've had this same, what is it, CDI electronics pressure pump here. Pump this thing up here, open it up, and then we'll start filling it. And we'll put this motor down further actually, and try to get it completely vertical when we fill this up with lower unit oil. Drain it all the way out. We're filling this one up, and you know, they fill up pretty quick with this pump here. Want to get out all the air bubbles. You don't want to see any bubbles in it. So that's the overflow there. We got it going. I'm going to turn it on here. And see how it's nice and clean? There's no air bubbles really coming out, just a couple little ones. That's what you want. If there's a lot of air in there, you want to keep filling it. Get rid of all those air bubbles. The bottom screw in first, and the bottom ones are these magnetic ones here. You know, they catch any of those little tiny little pieces of metal in there that kind of get grinding just from the gears working. So we're just going to wipe it off, wipe it clean, take off that old O-ring there, and we're going to put a new one on it. So we're going to put the top one in first because that'll keep it from draining out when we pull the pump out of there. So get it going like this, in there like that. Snug and tight. Unscrew this one. We got the cardboard here just to catch, you know, a little bit of the oil if it drips down there. Put that one in the bottom, and we're good to go there. So let's put a screen cover back on. And that's how the screens work there. A long screw like that in there. We'll be good to go. Halfway done. 2 down, 2 to go. Then we're going to the chiropractor. Been going there a lot lately. It's 10:51. I'm supposed to be there at 11. Might be 2 o'clock. We'll go for 2. So you might be wondering how we picked this wrap. Well, a few things came together for it. Sarah designed it. She put it all together. But this camouflage pattern right here, That was designed by Matt. He's been doing a lot of our work for us. And it's the colors of a swordfish. Lit up, blue, indigo, purple. When they come up, they're glowing, you know, they're beautiful. This underwater shot right here, that's from Kevin Dodge. He's my friend. He does a lot of underwater photography. He sells a lot of stuff too. Then we worked with SignZOO. We got all the logos placed where we wanted, and you know, it came to life. Looking good. They're making good progress here. I mean, they're really pushing this thing tight on there. They're rubbing with a squeegee, getting underneath there. They had something that was really neat here to cut the edges. They have a piece of tape with a piece of wire in it. They pull that, and it cuts a straight line, which is this green tape right here like this. There's a piece of wire in there. So that was neat to see, because otherwise you thought they'd be up there cutting it with a razor blade. They lay that tape down when they go to pull it. It cuts it just perfect and right. No torch. They know what they're doing. If you're using the torch, you ain't doing it right, they said.
My boss says a good installer doesn't need heat.
You hear that, guys? A good installer doesn't need heat. Mark it down. Take it to the bank. No wrinkles. They weren't kidding. I was gonna tell them I saw one as a joke, but I didn't see any wrinkles. So we just finished up the lower unit oil change. It was tons of fun, so much fun. And they finished one side of the wrap there. You can see that. They're gonna start working on the other side here. They'll be in the shade. It'll be harder to see it and film it, so we probably won't show too much of it. Before, when I had the boats wrapped, I never had the name on the side of the boat. We got it on the side of the boat this time. He's getting them ready. If you wonder what broad-minded it means, you know, it's broad-bill swordfish. We call them broads, you know, broad-bill swordfish. They're on the mind all the time since that's what I do. Dedicated most of my life to fishing for swordfish. So we're broad-minded, we like to think. And they're gonna stick these name tags on the side of the boat for us. I like it. I'm jumping back on the boat, gonna trim these motors up. These guys are moving quick though. We're gonna have a boat wrap here by this afternoon, and I can't wait to see it. Super excited to share it with you guys, and it's happening, you know? This is a step in the right direction for the future. Guys, the boat's wrapped, it's in the water. The guys want to jump on the boat for a ride. I said, come on, let's do it. Leaving Mangrove Marina now. We're gonna run back to Almirada, back to Bud and Mary's. Get some video of it running, get some shots up there and show it to you guys. And like I said, thanks again for watching the channel. Thanks again for getting merchandise, all the fishing rods, all that good stuff. And hopefully some of you guys will be down here fishing soon. And we got our giveaway contest about to wrap up here in a couple days. The winner for that will be picked soon, and we'll see them down here too. Here we go. That's a wrap. Want to thank SignZOO. They did a great job installing the wrap. They started early this morning, about 8 a.m. They finished about 3 o'clock. Got the bottom paint on there too from Interlux, and we're ready to roll. So hit that like button, make sure to subscribe. Sadie wants to go home. If you guys want any merch or any tackle, check out the website, www.stanzfishing.com. And you know, just go to the website, see what we got. If you love to fish, you'll love our gear. And hopefully we'll see some of you guys down here at Bud and Mary's and Almirada. So have a good day. It's time to go. Sadie's fired up. Hey Sadie, tell them bye. You heard her. All right. Thanks everyone for watching the wrap video of the boat. Super excited. And now it's time to announce our winner for the 150,000 subscriber giveaway. It was a close race. There was actually a little confusion on my end, so I apologize. Kind of feel like Steve Harvey when he announced the wrong winner. Julie and Matt were very close. They both had over 500 likes. But Chase, your comment had the most with 778 likes. And Chase said one of his best friends, Calhoun, was in a bad accident. And he's been recovering slowly. But he wants to send you guys down here, Calhoun, you and your family. You're coming to Bud and Mary's Marina. We're gonna go fishing, we're going crabbing. You guys are gonna stay here and hang out. And I can't wait to see you. So come on down here, shoot us an email. We'll get it all set up. And thank you guys so much for watching, subscribing. And we got more videos coming your way.